Hi buddies. I've been having a really bad week and there's no clear reason for it. It's just one of those mental health weeks. And I was really struggling today. I just couldn't accomplish anything. Felt terrible. Didn't want to talk about it. Just wanted to feel terrible and yet felt trapped in my feeling terrible. If you've ever been there, let me know. I'm sure you probably have. You're not alone. And basically was like dreading all day this podcast recording that I had scheduled because I felt like a fraud. I felt like I just felt awful and I didn't believe that I could rally enough to have a decent conversation. The reason I go on podcasts is to talk about what I do for a living, the things that I love, and to talk about mental health, to talk about real life stuff. So I don't know why I would be so afraid to have a conversation and look really put together, because that's not who I am. I'm not always really put together. I'm who you see here, and I struggle. And this channel has always been about being honest and showing behind the scenes and like what my life is actually like. And I know I don't show super personal stuff. I know I don't like bring you along on all of my adventures, but I do get to have good conversations here with you. I bring stuff up on a video and you send me your beautiful snail mail and I write back and we talk about it, and the words that you share become words that help our whole snail mail community. And we've talked about grief and we've talked about depression and therapy and infertility, and we have talked about all the things. So I don't know why when I get to a bad place I still struggle so much with feeling like I have anything to say or anything to share, but I do still struggle with that. And so this week I had like 3 different videos planned and I took them all off my to-do list because I felt like hot garbage and didn't want to make them because I didn't think you would want to watch them. And that's just me being 100% honest. So I just finished the podcast. It was a video, so I like set up the light and set up my computer and did it right here, and it felt stupid not to just set up my phone and talk to you while I'm already sitting here, because we are all struggling and none of us are alone. And the only way that we're going to know that is by being honest about where we're at. And I felt like I had already learned that lesson 100,000 times. But this week, the things I'm struggling with, I didn't even want to tell my husband, and I just felt like they were mine to carry and I would have to do it all by myself. And that's not true. None of that is true. We are not alone. And the only way that we can stay alone is by not facing this stuff and talking about it. And I know it's scary and I know it's hard, but it's worth it. So I just wanted to say that today. And I do have a little stack of mail here in my googly eye shelf. My friend Jen, I've linked her YouTube channel before. I hope that you went and watched because she's lovely. She gave me this bag of googly eyes a while back and I felt like my little shelf needed googly eyes. So this is my incoming mail shelf. Just have a little pile. I'm gonna read it because that's what we do here. And I am the Snail Mail Superstar. And then I'm gonna go and I think I'm gonna have a glass of wine. And I'm just gonna hang out for the rest of the day because today was kind of crazy and it did not feel good. But I'm on the other side of the dark pit of shame and guilt I'd fallen into, and I want to move forward. So that's what the plan is. Shall we open some mail? Hi Sarah, thank you so much for the postcard of Seattle that you sent me. It was adorable. I'm writing today from my writing desk in my loft room. Keep up the great videos on YouTube. It's great to see the snail mail community being represented. Laura, who is at Letters from Laura. Love it. And look at this incredible stamp. Airmail. If you didn't already know, I have a crush on the Royal Mail because their social media is so delightful, and also their post boxes are so round, and also their stamps are so fun. Hit me up, Royal Mail. Hang out. I want to hear from Budapest. This is, cheers! Enjoying Europe and hunting snail mail post boxes. Hope all is well, Trooper. And that's awesome because it like actually came from there. Super rad. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'll put all these together. It's super fun. So we get the adventures of Trooper on this episode. This one says, further along now in Germany, history, culture, food, and wine all found in Passau. Cheers to the crew, Trooper. That's a very cool stamp. Deutschland. Got one from Prague. Apologies for the light reflection. It makes me look like I'm not dead. Wrapping up the trip, back to boring posts from Wisconsin. Cheers to the whole C & Co crew, Trooper. This one. Stamp from the Czech Republic. This one. This one says, had more wine than postage. Amazing. Right, and then I have one here from Michaela. Love this postcard. It says, hello, loved your postcard. Those mailbox paintings are so cool. I'm writing to you on a cold and rainy day in San Francisco. What is this May weather? I do not know. We've had it here too. Anyway, I love these geometric postcards. Michaela. These have awesome stamps. And it's sparkly. There. Love it. Okie dokie. One here. From Trooper as well. This is the Trooper episode. Oh! Budapest, Hungary. Oh, this is fun. Oh my goodness. Vienna. And Regensburg, Germany. I love the German post boxes. I love their like strange like pointy top and the trumpet on them. That is super fun. Thanks for sending those to me. What a fun adventure you must have had. All right, that is what I have for you today. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I will be back with more snail mail, more honesty, as you can imagine, and more in a little bit. I am trying not to put a ton of pressure on myself to produce a ton of videos a week because my life is very, very busy right now. Work is super busy and crazy and a lot of cool things coming down the pike, but just a lot of planning behind the scenes and changes right now. So I'm just trying to keep things in a positive direction for me. And I think that will help the mental health as well. Just keeping things reasonable expectations. So you will hear from me again in a reasonable amount of time. I hope you're having a great day. I hope that if you've been struggling like me, this video is a reminder that you are not alone. That I should just have called my channel that because, you know, whatever. But it's kind of the point of snail mail. There's always somebody out there who cares about you. And I hope that they send you a letter this week. And if you have time, send the letter to someone else and be that person. It is always worth it.
Snail Superstar.
This floating lamp. Better on. Why you gotta be here? Man.